The final two subheadings in the triggers and events category have to do with the controller. There is a tool in each category associated with the triggers, bumpers, A, X, and Y buttons, as well as 8 directional inputs for both analog sticks. Keep in mind that in the game, A and right trigger perform the same action. X and left trigger do as well, so there is only one tool for each pair. These tools can be used to disable those inputs, make them constantly on, or even use them for something else entirely. Since they all do basically the same thing, we won't look at them all, but let's spawn one in the editor so we can see what we've got in those properties. Our first option is controller. This of course determines which controller the tool is affecting. Next we have state. The state refers to how that particular button or stick affects the bike. So default means the button works as normal. Stuck means that the button is effectively always on. So for example, with the A/RT button, the gas will be constantly applied, like in the cruise control skill game. Disabled of course means that the input will no longer affect the bike or rider at all. The next three options all basically turn the controller input into a trigger that sends an impulse. Use on press to select the event or filter you want to activate when the button is pressed. On down will send an impulse every tick as long as the button is being held down. And on release will of course send an impulse when the button is released. You can choose just one or all three depending on what you want to do. With the left and right analog sticks, we also have one extra option. There are 8 tools for each stick, up, down, left, right, and the 4 diagonals. With up, down, left, and right, you get the added option of including the diagonals, so that, for example, pressing the left and up diagonal will still activate the left action.